Hi, my name is Cheryl Herkey, and boy, do I have some good news for you. The good news is I've been listening to a lot of videos, and I've come to a compilation of information that I want to give back to you, and I think it might be helpful to your day. I encourage you. I have to say that the media has lost the narrative, and there are statistics that the major ABC television lines have actually less than 500,000 people watching them. So we are the news now. We're the ones that people are seeking out. Telegram and Cloud Hub is the place where all the information is because they've censored everything else out. It's almost ridiculous if you think about it that we are in the position now where we have to dig things. Now, a lot of people don't have the time to dig, and I get it because then you have to discern it. You have to look at all the details and decide. And so that's what I did yesterday. In my spirit, I was just not anxious, but I just prayed. It seemed to me like something heavy was going on, and I just needed to pray. So I did. I spent the day doing other things and keeping my mind in prayer. Because I know that we're at a pivot. We're at a time where things are just about to switch. We all know what's going on in the different states, the 5 states where they're already having issues. We know that there was an attorney in Los Angeles that found that 45,000 people died within 72 hours because of that, and that people are waking up. There's concerns about September being a time when children will be brought into this. And so the angst is there. People are like, I don't want this to happen. And I have to tell you that I believe that this is a movie, that the people who are seriously hurting us have already been arrested or been held, and that we're just waiting for the end now, close to the end. And it makes all kinds of sense when you see the different people on television trying to be who they are. It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right, does it? It feels like something is weird. And because it is, these people aren't them. Even 45 said, who is he? That doesn't seem like him. So there's all kinds of hints and clues. So we're right to the place where maybe the military will have to step in. I'm understanding that there are UN troops at the same facility where the H was being developed, and the couple who owned the company died under weird circumstances. We have a lot of stuff going on all at once, and it can be confusing, but let me just bring it back to center. God wins. We may be going through a lot. We may need to think of our life a little differently than perhaps we've used to. I don't think life will ever go back to the normal that we used to have, whatever that was. And I really didn't even like that life. I think this is a new life where we have to choose a lane, pick a lane like we talked about before. And the lane that you choose, you have to die for. We have a choice. At this point, this is a choice, and you have to make yours. And if you've made yours, you've made yours. And I am praying for God's mercy on all that, because it's very upsetting to hear that people are having adverse effects and even having terminal effects. Very, very upsetting. But on the other hand, there are people who are in that position of making a decision. So I pray for those to have clarity of mind, that there are enough people out there in the Telegram world putting out the facts that they'll say, maybe I shouldn't take this, and then maybe I shouldn't take the second. I'm watching all kinds of videos where the skin is lit up, because that was one of the mechanisms that was in this, was tracking, so that they could track us afterwards. This is insidious. This is insidious. And I don't know if people realize how close we came to AI. So close that we had number 45 fight for us. And he's not a king. He has to work with the situation that he's in. And we're all working through it. And I see the end better than I see the now. So the patience that I have is that I'm waiting on the Lord. I know the Lord is in charge. I know that there are people working day and night to get this information out, to stop what's happening, and to help our number 45 to be back in his lawful spot. I'm still praying. I know you are too. But be encouraged. Be encouraged. We win. God wins. And this is all we have left. What are we going to do? We're not going to succumb. We're not going to give in. We have to fight. So with that fight is a lot of talking with people that we may not want to talk to. And then you may have already talked to people in your family. I know I have family think I'm a crazy woman, and that's okay, because later on it'll be straightened out. But right now, I understand how you feel when people make decisions about you based on what the media says. Hug someone today. Take that mask off. Make a stand. We are there. Thank you for your few minutes today. God bless you. Keep praying. Know that we've won. You are God's best. Thanks.